Hello everybody, welcome back to DanganRonpa 2 Good Bad Despair!
I'm trying to force myself to be more energetic.
I don't care!
I might as well have a laid-back yeehaw! And just like
I don't
say
care.
each time, don't forget to say...
I love how you mentioned batteries, but this is on PC and a desktop. So my battery is infinite unless the power goes out, which I don't think that's going to be happening anytime soon.
I never expected the funhouse itself to be the ultimate weapon.
Dun-dun.
Oh well, let's just press on again. Is it really alright to accept a situation so easily?
Probably.
I mean, that's not what's important. The thing that's really important is the killer who used the building structure. Like, who's Mekomaru's murderer?
But is it really okay to believe the building is the weapon? Nagito said it, you know.
There's no way I'd lie at such an important moment. I don't want to die either.
Okay.
What happened to the bastard who kept saying how much they didn't mind dying?
He's right. There was a time when I thought I could become a stepping stone for your hopes, but I will sincerely retract that remark.
Okay.
Retract?
I'm disappointed too, you know. If this was a murder for the sake of hope, I'd happily sacrifice myself.
You say such falsehoods, per usual.
Okay.
There is no such thing as murder for the sake of hope. Murder is simply murder.
Yeah.
Forcibly sacrificing others for one's own desires. Even one as diabolical as I would avoid such actions.
Okay.
I see.
You can come back out of the corner for now.
It's fine. Let's just leave him alone and find out who killed Coach Nekomaru as fast as we can.
Yeah.
Just so you know, it's not like I'm getting hungry or anything, you know.
Akane! You were drooling waterfalls?
That sounds like a problem.
Anyway, if the killer used the building structure, why don't we think about how they used it?
Okay.
How they killed Nekomaru.
It might be better if we clarify the cause of death first, don't you think?
That sounds like a good idea, if I didn't yawn. Falling? I don't think that's right. Actually, could it?
I see!
What? That was right. That was right.
That's it.
Okay.
I think he might have died from falling.
Nice. I'm stretching, because I'm tired.
Died from falling?
If the funhouse's secret is that it's a structure where both towers and houses are vertically connected,
Yes.
then the killer made use of its height and caused Nekomaru to die from falling.
Are you saying they pushed him off? Where'd they push him off from?
That, I don't know yet.
Don't just make things up when you don't know the method. Where in that
That's-
building would you even be able to push someone off?
You do
in the
realize
first
that's the
place?
entire point of hypothesizing. You come up with something, and then you do some research to figure out how that would work. It's just common sense, really. It's just common sense, which apparently you don't have, so go back in the corner!
It might be possible in the tower.
Okay, first the corner's over there, now the corner's back there. I don't even know what's going on anymore.
You could push him off the 4th floor when the elevator is on the 1st floor.
Okay.
Did you forget how the elevator functions? When it's on the 1st floor, the door on the 4th floor won't open.
Huh. Ow. Too much yawn.
Saying he died from falling is truly incorrect. You should burn in the flames of hell.
Yeah.
But my gut is going crazy right now.
Okay. Cool. This is gonna be a hard one, isn't it?
When the elevator...
Okay. Fuyuhiko's account. Okay. Now I need to see what the
You
thing
can't
is.
go through the door on the 4th floor.
It'd be impossible to shove off the victim from up there.
Then, how about this? After locking Mekamaru inside the elevator, they moved the elevator from the 4th floor to the 1st floor and made use of the drop.
Okay.
Hold on. Did you forget the elevator has a sensor? As long as there's a moving object inside.
Ta-da!
No, that's wrong! That sensor should only work if something is moving. If Nekomaru wasn't moving inside, the elevator sensor wouldn't have detected anything.
Could it be his sleep mode?
Correct!
When Nekomaru's goodnight button is pressed, all of his functions shut down, and he enters sleep mode.
Yes.
If he's in sleep mode, the elevator sensor wouldn't have noticed him, right?
Correct.
I see. So that's how...
However, even if they moved the elevator in that manner, Nekomaru would have just moved along with it. There would have been no drop for him to fall and die from, yes?
That's what I was about to explain, before Kazuichi interrupted me.
Okay.
Silence, pest!
Now you're calling me a pest?
Yeah. The wire. And the broken door. Now, I need to see what the things are to figure out which ones to use.
If you arrange it a certain way, you can cause the drop within the elevator.
So you're telling us all to think about the arrangement, right?
That arrangement is... The hammer is suspicious.
No!
Isn't it about time we went over the pillar again?
No!
What about the oil on the floor?
That doesn't matter right
Going
now!
up on the floor, it seems suspicious.
How about we all shut up and listen to what Chiaki...
Silence, pest!
Don't be so... What if I start to enjoy it?
Ah, that's creepy.
If you arrange it, you can cause the drop.
So you're telling to
I
think
think
about
I
the
agree with
That arrangement, the hammer
Fuyuhiko
is
with
suspicious. Isn't it about time?
What about the
the
oil on the
wire?
The doorknob on the floor, it seems suspicious.
Ta-da!
I agree with that. Didn't the doorknob have scrape marks on it? That might have been where it got scraped by the wire.
Is that the same wire that was tied around Nekomaru?
The tip of that wire was tied into a loop.
Correct.
If the elevator moved while that loop part hung from the doorknob,
Cool.
If they did something like that, he would have been suspended in midair.
Correct.
That's right. He was suspended in midair.
Huh?
The killer tied up Mekamaru with the wire while he was in sleep mode. Tied the tip of the wire into a knot and hung it on the doorknob to the 4th floor. With that, they moved the elevator from the 4th floor to the 1st floor of Grape Tower
Correct.
and suspended Mekamaru in midair.
That's right! He was so well hung! Kinda like...
You better not finish that sentence.
And then at
the killer
7:30,
took advantage of the
Hey, look,
elevator's unique feature. Only the floor moves. By doing that, they created a drop so Nekomaru could fall to his death.
Too easy.
shut up! Shut up, you!
So what if they created a drop? There's no way you can make him fall and die with just that.
Why?
If Nekomaru is suspended in midair like that, then how do you get him to fall? Because if he's suspended in midair, he won't die if he doesn't actually fall.
Okay.
Even if they suspended Nekomaru from a... How would they make him fall? There's no one in the tower to push him off.
Okay,
There's no
this
way
is...
they could do that.
Okay, I've got to be careful with this.
even if they suspended Nekomaru from a wire, how would they make him fall? There's no one in the tower to push him off. There's no way they could do that.
Nice, okay, sweet.
It doesn't mean someone had to push him off. It's possible that he fell on his own.
What? Nekomaru fell on his own?
Okay, no.
Crap! What? Nekomaru fell on his own? Nekomaru should have still been in sleep mode, right?
But,
Allow me to cut through those words. What do you think would happen if Nekomaru woke up while he was suspended upside down in midair?
Okay.
What are you saying? Like, how would he even wake up?
He has an alarm inside his body. As long as it was armed, it would have deactivated his sleep mode.
Correct.
Which means the killer set the alarm before they suspended Nekomaru.
Okay.
You woke up from an alarm and realized you were hanging upside down and had no clue why. If something like that happened to you, you would start panicking a lot, right? Instinctively, your body would start moving. Nekomaru probably did exactly that.
Okay. Yes.
And then, in order to make him fall from the force he was generating, the wire was hung on the tip of the doorknob so it would easily slip off. In actuality, the scrape marks caused by the wire were near the tip of the doorknob, right?
But Nekomaru didn't fall because the wire came off, right?
He fell because the entire doorknob came off.
When Nekomaru awoke, he must have struggled much more than expected, which caused the doorknob to break off.
Correct.
Was that unexpected for the killer too?
Well, that's probably it. If they knew it'd leave behind evidence like that, they would have at least tried to do something to cover it up.
Okay. Ah.
I see. So that's how Nekomaru fell to his death.
Do you finally understand now?
Yeah. It appears it's just as Miss Sonia said. I'm just a pest. No, I'm not just a pest. I'm a total fucking pig. Isn't that right, Miss Sonia? If I'm a fucking pig, you can say so.
Gundam, you can come out of the corner. You! Into the corner!
No.
Now!
You gave your all.
Hey, why aren't you teasing me anymore?
This guy, he gets off on this.
Yes! And it's making me uncomfortable. That's why I'm telling him to go into the corner. It's making me uncomfortable.
So thanks
I
to
don't
that
know
alarm,
what this voice
Nekomaru
is.
ended up falling while he was still hanging upside down.
Yes.
That doesn't mean he just crashed straight into the floor. Of course, you know that too, right?
Yeah. He hit the pillar.
I see.
Ta-da!
When Nekomaru fell to the floor, he ended up colliding with the pillar. Isn't that it?
Finally, the pillar!
So that's how the
So,
pillar
like,
shattered. And
I've
my
been
oil
waiting
is
for
still
this.
all over the place.
See, I told you the pillar was the weapon. My gut was totally right.
Well, the pillar was a bonus. It's not even clear if the killer intended that, or if it was just a coincidence.
At
Correct.
this point, it is quite difficult to find a clue that will lead to the killer.
Then what about the alarm? I'm positive the alarm was set for 7:30 a.m. And if we map it out from there...
Hold on, baby gangsta.
Stop calling me baby gangsta!
What'd you just say? Did you say the alarm was set for 7:30 a.m.?
Yes.
You didn't check it yourself? Nekomaru's alarm was set for 7:30 a.m.
Nah, that's impossible. Cause even though I slept in a little, I still got to the tower at 7 in the morning.
Now that you mention it, so did I. There was no way I could be late for Monokuma Tai Chi, so I left for Grape Tower before 7 a.m.
And if we found Nekomaru's body there, it would have been before the 7:30 a.m. alarm went off.
It appears yet another contradiction has been birthed.
Except we know exactly why that is wrong.
How were you able to discover Nekomaru died at 7:30 a.m. when you went to the tower at 7?
That's what I want to know.
He's not that hard. This is Fuyuhiko's account, right?
We headed for Grape Tower before 7 a.m., I am certain.
But the alarm inside Nekomaru's chest was set for 7:30 a.m.
Nekomaru died because of that
Yes, Dan.
alarm, right?
His time of death and the time the body was discovered. One of those must be an illusion.
The killer probably did some tampering. They probably messed with the clock inside Nekomaru's chest.
Okay, no.
That's gotta be it!
No. Gosh dang it. I missed it.
We headed for Grape before 7 a.m.
But the alarm inside was set for 7.
Nekomaru died.
His time of
Come
death
on.
and one of those must be.
The killer probably did some They probably messed with the clock inside Nekomaru's chest.
Out of the way, buddy.
No, that's wrong.
And by buddy, I mean random speech bubbles of people.
No, the clock inside his chest was a radio clock, so it would have been impossible to mess with.
Correct.
So you're saying there's no way the killer could have tampered with the clock?
Yes.
Maybe the clock Miss Sonia saw was the one that got tampered with.
The clock inside Grape House?
No, I checked all the clocks inside the funhouse.
Oh, that's what I asked you to do. So you really listened to me and checked all the clocks.
Correct.
And because of that, I can confidently declare that all the clocks had the same time displayed.
If there's no possibility that the time was tampered with, then we must doubt that human's testimony.
Please believe me, we are not lying.
Then maybe it's a misunderstanding?
Or maybe all of them are the wrong time?
I never misunderstand. I'll crush you into dog food.
Okay, is this another logic drive? Dive? It's dive. I think I did that, like, last trial as well. Wee! I gotta make this fun somehow. Woo! So much fun. This is totally needed. What did touch me on the other the time in the building. Boop a doop boop 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 a doop a doop boop. Whee! I'm not really saying anything because this is freaking boring. I messed up. This is not good. Yeah. There we go. You gotta make noises when you do something. The game lagged! I swear that's what happened. The game lagged right as I was moving, so it didn't read it, and then I fell. I call shenanigans. Yep. I jumped too late. This is totally needed. So much adding things it makes. Words not good, my specialty. Well, can we actually do things? Okay. It was both. It was both all along. Really? What? Oh, I didn't look. I I thought it meant both building clocks. I didn't notice it said Nekomaru's clock as the other option. Okay. That was me not paying attention. Whoop-a-doop-a-doop-ba-ba-ba-ba-doop. Whee! Both houses had the wrong time. Yay!
It's all coming together.
I still don't like that game.
You said you
Woo!
checked all the clocks inside the building. Isn't that right, Fuyuhiko?
Yes!
Yeah, none of the clocks had the wrong time.
But what if all those clocks have been messed with?
Yes!
What? All the clocks?
So even if you checked all the clocks inside the building, there's no way you'd have noticed it.
Correct.
I see. So the killer messed with the time inside the whole building by changing all the clocks.
Why am I yawning? That's not good.
So that's what it was. There's no way I would have noticed that.
This is truly fantastic!
Now's
Okay.
not the time to be pleased. More importantly, how much was the time off?
Okay, now I need Fuyuhiko's, I think? Right? Okay, let me check Fuyuhiko's account. Because I think that's... Yeah.
Then we can only rely on Nekomaru's radio clock.
The time of death was clearly 7:30 a.m.
That is correct.
Is what time would 7:30 be? In our time.
Are there any clues that can be used to narrow that down?
Yes.
If only I heard the sound when you fell.
No. Wait.
It would have been a great clue.
Hold on. Let me... Gosh dang it, I missed it.
Or his scream.
He's not the type to let out a scream.
If only Nekomaru's
Yes,
alarm
dang
was
it.
loud enough, we would have heard it too.
There's no point in saying that. If does not exist in this world.
Let's go. I know exactly
The
what
time
I
of
just
the
didn't
building
react
can only
enough.
rely- The time of was
Fast
clearly
enough.
7.
The problem is in our time.
Are there any clues that if only I heard
Heard the sound when you fell.
I
Boop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doop.
agree with that.
Yay! We did it. We did it.
That's right. We should have heard the sound he made when he fell. Wasn't it that rumbling noise?
rumbling?
I thought it was just an earthquake, so I went back to sleep. Was that the sound from when Nekomaru fell?
Yes.
Well, a huge body fell from the 4th floor to the 1st, and the pillar fell with it. It's obvious we'd hear the impact sound.
We heard that noise too.
It was when we were gathered at the Strawberry House Lounge. What is it, Sonia?
Oh, well. That sound everyone heard? I did not hear it at all.
Huh?
You probably didn't hear it because you were sleeping.
I could not sleep at all. I was awake the whole night with hunger pangs.
Okay.
There's nothing to worry about. What's important is that rumbling noise anyway.
If we use that rumbling sound as a reference, we might be able to figure out how much our time was off.
I heard that sound probably around 5:30 in the morning.
Huh? You can tell?
I instantly woke up and left my room. And that's when I saw the clock in the lounge.
Cool.
Excellent work, Akane!
Two.
I see!
Nekomaru's alarm went off at 7:30, and if we heard the sound of his impact at 5:30, that means our time was off by 2 hours.
2 hours? That much?
We were
Yes.
starving pretty badly. There's no way we would have noticed.
Yeah.
Plus, the funhouse has no windows. And there weren't any Monokuma announcements either.
Correct.
However, for what reason did the killer alter our perception of time?
The reason is obvious. So they could lure out just Nekomaru.
Correct.
If you messed with the clocks and used a specific thing, you definitely get Nekomaru to the tower alone, right?
Okay.
From there, the killer's plan was a splendid success. That's all it means.
Specific thing. Monokuma Tai Chi!
I see!
That's it. The killer made use of the Monokuma Tai Chi activity in the morning.
How did they use it?
We were required to go to Great Tower every morning at 7 a.m. for that activity, right?
Yes.
But if they mess with all the clocks inside the building, what would that do to us?
We wouldn't be able to attend on time, but that wouldn't affect Nekomaru.
Correct.
This radio clock had the exact time.
That's right. In doing so, the killer was able to lure him to the tower by himself at the precise time.
Good.
Then,
Yes.
when I witnessed Nekomaru early in the morning,
If I recall, you witnessed Nekomaru around 5 a.m.
Correct.
And if that time was also 2 hours off, it should have been 7 a.m. Yeah, that's pretty much it. At that time, he was heading over to Monokuma Tai Chi, right on schedule.
Cool.
I see. Now that I think about it, I realize what Monokuma meant when he said those words.
Yes.
Too early. He didn't even ask you yet.
When you said everyone, you were including us, right?
Yeah.
We thought we came to the tower on time, but in truth, it was way past the meeting time.
Correct.
Ah, jeez. That's, well, how should I put it? What was it? You know, tripping over a foot or something like that.
Are you talking about tripping over someone else's fault?
Wrong! Too bad.
Okay.
Liar! I'm right!
That's not it. It's incorrect.
Okay.
That's definitely the correct answer. You always get so stubborn like this.
Okay.
Let's just
Cool.
ignore the peanut gallery.
Yeah, that sounds
Now that we
like a
found
wonderful
out how the
idea.
killer lured Nekomaru, the number of suspects has drastically decreased.
Okay.
Why would that decrease the number of suspects? Don't be a friggin' liar!
You'll know I'm not lying when you listen to what Fuyuhiko's going to say next.
huh? What the hell do you mean?
You witnessed Nekomaru going toward the tower. Did something else happen after that?
Are you talking about that alarm?
Alarm?
A
Okay.
little while after I witnessed Nekomaru, the clock in the Strawberry House lounge started going off.
Yes.
It was just before that rumbling sound occurred. That's it. So that's what it is. If Nekomaru died when the rumble happened, then whoever doesn't have an alibi at the time is the prime suspect.
Really? Was there anyone who didn't have an alibi at that time?
I remember now. The sound was so loud I couldn't help bolting from my room. But there was one guy who never left the lounge. We were both on the same floor. It's pretty weird that bastard never came out of his guest room.
Okay.
Which means that person does not have an alibi for when Nekomaru fell?
Who is it? Who's the bastard?
I don't. I'm trying to think. Was Gundam there at the thing? I don't remember this, and I can't pause. Well, I can't pause to go to the thing. I don't think that's right.
Crap!
I don't remember. Is it Nagito?
You're the only one!
Okay, I was thinking it was probably
The one
Nagito.
who wasn't there. It's you, right, Nagito?
Ta-da! Yay!
That's right. Nagito wasn't there. It was just me, Gundam, and Fuyuhiko.
You didn't come out, even though the alarm was going off like crazy. You weren't in your room, were you?
If that's the case, where were you?
Please, say something.
If you don't hurry up and answer, I'm gonna suicide dive you!
If I may be frank,
Okay.
even if I wanted to go to the lounge, I couldn't.
Okay.
Couldn't? What do you mean?
It's merely the foolish talk of the weak.
Not only did I not hear the alarm, I never even heard that rumbling sound.
Okay.
You're definitely fucking lying.
However, that is also true for me.
The fancy rooms are too.
It is obvious that I did not hear
Soundproof.
the alarm in Strawberry House. But I did not hear the rumbling sound either. Is that not strange? I mean, everyone else heard it.
To be honest, it's not just them. The same goes for me too. I was in a pretty
Yay.
deep sleep, so I thought that's why I couldn't hear it. But it wasn't that. I probably couldn't hear it at all.
Couldn't hear it? What does that mean?
You still don't know. Think about what the three of us who didn't hear a sound have in common, and I'm sure you'll figure it out.
That is correct. I know exactly. Is this gonna make me do a freaking Hangman's Gambit? Yes, it is. Really, really. Couldn't just be like an option. I don't know what the first letter is, because I forget the name of. I forget what like term they used. I honestly don't remember what term. Okay. I don't remember what term they used. So I can't. I don't remember what term they used. That's why I'm guessing. Deluxe. Okay, deluxe. Yes, I need to think about that for a second. Why did it take me so long to think of deluxe when D is literally the first word? Wow. And then is this sweet? I think so. Is there an S? I can fast forward. Oh, thank goodness. How was I supposed to know that? What? It's rooms. Really? Okay, I guess that works. Now, where are the O's? There's the O's. Ah, jeez. Yeah, do it. Jeez. Yeah. We did it.
Nagito, Sonia, and Chiaki. The three of you were staying in deluxe rooms, right? If I recall, the deluxe rooms are...
Ta-da!
The reason we could not hear the rumbling noise.
That's right. It was because the deluxe rooms have superior sound insulation.
Sweet.
You actually noticed that. Nice catch, Hajime. Are you using your ultimate reserve corps student talent?
I'm gonna hit him. I'm gonna punch him in the face.
Now then, you guys must understand by now, right? the true identity of Nekomaru's killer.
Oh, hold on a sec. Why does that lead to who the killer is?
Why? Well, that fact just now is a very important clue, and a decisive factor in identifying the killer.
Decisive factor?
I don't! Okay, so I kinda heard the sound. They're out. So the people at the thing... Huh. I need to think about this.
Crap!
There's a lot... Is that where they're going with this?
Crap!
No. Okay. Never mind. I don't know where they're trying to point me with this. I don't get it. I don't get it at all. No, okay. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it. I really don't get it.
Crap!
I don't get it! Who have I not tried?
Crap!
That's right, it was me! Wait, how did that make sense? Okay, I don't get it. Of course, I would like to try again. Okay, my mind is not working right. Alibi. Tried already. Alibi. Kind of alibi. Well, yeah, alibi.
Crap!
Is it Nagito? Why is it taking me this long? I should have just done it from the beginning. No?
Crap!
I've tried everybody! Haven't I tried everybody? I'm so confused! Okay, I am looking this up because apparently my brain's just not working. So I will be back when I look it up. I feel like I'm gonna facepalm when I figure it out. Do 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 boop boop doop boop doop boop doop boop. Doop do doop 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 do doop doop boop 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 doop boop 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 doop doop boop doop doop Ba-doop, 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 doop, 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 ba-dum, ba-dum, da-dum, 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 da-dum. What? What? Wait a second, what? What? I could have sworn I selected
You're the
him.
only one!
Really? I'm so confused.
Gundam, there's something I want to ask you.
I'm so confused.
When the alarm rang at the Strawberry House Lounge, you rushed over there too, right?
What's wrong with that? If the bell of catastrophe rings throughout the night, it is the universe's providence to stop
Okay.
it.
I guess I wasn't thinking clearly.
Why were you able to hear it?
Hear what?
I mean, you were also staying in a deluxe room, right? Nagito was staying in a deluxe room in the same house on the
Okay.
same floor.
Well,
He
yeah, that
couldn't-
was me being stupid. Okay, I will admit, that was me being stupid and not thinking about it properly.
So why were you able to hear that alarm?
Now that you mention it,
Gundam?
There is only one possibility. You weren't in your room at the time. That's why, even though you were staying in a deluxe room, you still went to the lounge. Am I right?
Gundam, you have some sort of explanation, right?
Yeah.
Gundam probably couldn't return to his room because of Fuyuhiko.
Me?
After you saw Nekomaru heading to the tower, you stayed at the lounge for a while. Am I correct?
Good act.
Until the moment that alarm started ringing, right? If you were in the lounge for that long, the killer who had left earlier obviously wouldn't be able to go back.
Correct.
Even though Mekamaru's murder was a death trap that utilized the alarm in his chest,
Yes.
the killer still needed to prepare the murder in advance.
like putting
Yeah?
Nekomaru in sleep mode and tying him up with the wire.
I don't think
In order
this
to
is
do that,
right, though.
The killer needed to be waiting for Nekomaru at the tower. Which means when Fuyuhiko witnessed Nekomaru, the killer was already at the tower.
And once they tried to go back, they couldn't because Fuyuhiko was at the lounge.
In their original plan, the killer should have returned to their room before the alarm in the lounge went off.
Okay.
And they were supposed to stay in their room. They weren't planning to come out and go to the lounge.
Which means they wouldn't have heard the alarm or the rumbling sound, thus proving they were in the room, just like us.
The best case scenario would have been if those two in the lounge had gone to check the deluxe rooms. After
Okay.
all, if they personally saw the killer sleeping in their room, it gives the killer a stronger alibi. Unfortunately, they failed to secure that alibi.
Okay. Still don't think it's in the
I was
right.
in the lounge.
Still don't think that's right.
So the killer couldn't go back to their room, and ended up hearing the lounge's alarm.
But why'd you come out? You should have hid till the excitement died down.
If Gundam tried to hide, and if those two went to his room to check on him, he would have been found out. That would have
Okay.
been the worst possible outcome. That's why he couldn't just stay hidden.
If those two had just checked the deluxe rooms as planned, that would have been ideal, but how ironic. The moment Fuyuhiko set foot in the lounge, your plan was doomed.
Gundam? Please, can you at least say something?
Okay. I don't think he's the
Answer me
killer.
this, including myself in my 4 dark devas of destruction. How many ears do we possess?
Huh?
The answer is 10. That's right, I possess 10 ears.
Yes.
That means I have 5 times the hearing of a normal human. The soundproof system here may as well not exist.
Okay.
Your argument?
You bastard. Do you understand the situation you're in right now?
Okay.
Do not panic. The truth shall now commence. At the time, I left my room to go to the bathroom. By coincidence, I heard the alarm.
Okay.
That's right. That's all it was. The world is always so simple.
I mean, they're gonna, like, try to argue that, but that actually really does make a lot of sense. That's not that, like, that's not that much of a
Are
stretch.
you saying it was just a coincidence? Isn't that timing a little too perfect?
Coincidences happen!
And yet, I'm being suspected by all of you. It seems it was actually horrible timing on my part.
I see. You're still holding out. Well, you don't have to admit it. We're going to decide who the killer is with the majority vote anyway.
But if he's not the killer, wouldn't that mean everybody else dies?
So, why don't we just go ahead and start voting? It's obvious that Gundam is
No,
the
that's
killer.
wrong. Go back to the corner. Actually, you haven't been to the corner. Go sit in the corner.
Hold on a sec.
Please.
You know, Hajime, this class trial, this killing, it's merely the opening act, you know.
Okay.
Hey, what do you mean the class trial is just the opening act?
Perhaps I should say, it's just a farce.
Okay.
Just a boring farce. So boring, so stressful. I'm so painfully bored that I might develop stomach ulcers.
Okay.
Seriously. Let's just hurry up and finish this before I collapse from poor health.
Nagito, something definitely happened to you, didn't it?
Hmm?
At some point during the investigation, your behavior became even weirder. What
Okay.
actually happened? Did you discover something?
Well, let's just leave that fun for later. And finish this opening act already.
We're
You
not-
said opening act again!
Please hold on. We have yet to hear Gundam's rebuttal.
But he's completely shut up. Perhaps he can't argue anymore.
Gundam!
I was simply at a loss for words after being dumbfounded by your pathetic assumption.
Yeah.
In fact, I shall deny the very basis. Your assumption has been wrong since the beginning.
Since the beginning?
Based on your assumption, I hung Nekomaru from the 4th floor of the tower and made the floor descend to the 1st floor. From there, after returning to Strawberry House, I was present when the alarm at the lounge went off, correct? Although going to and fro is busy enough as it is, how would I be able to travel between both houses anyway?
Okay.
See, the contact elevator was broken.
As I recall, the killer tampered with the Grape House control panel, which shut down the elevator. Plus, the stopped elevator should have been facing the Grape House side.
Yeah.
If so, the human who used the elevator would have left it at Grape House. For these reasons, it's an indisputable fact that the killer destroyed the elevator at Grape House.
Okay.
What's wrong with that?
If the elevator was broken at Grape House, he wouldn't be able to return to Strawberry House.
However, I was already at Strawberry House. I was present when the alarm in the lounge started ringing, which means your assumption is clearly wrong.
Okay.
Are you serious? And here I thought it's already been decided.
Have you learned your lesson, pitiful humans? You cannot overcome this contradiction.
Except there's a secret passageway. I kind of got a spoiler. I need to
That elevator
grab
was
something else. I need to grab a
the
statement.
only means of travel between the two houses. As long as that elevator was broken, your assumption collapses.
Plus, the
Boo-ba-doo-ba-doo.
elevator was broken at Grape House.
If the killer cannot return to Strawberry House...
Since I was at Strawberry House at that time, there's no question that the following crime is impossible.
It would have been different if they had an accomplice.
Or if there was a secret passageway.
How much longer
Gosh
do
dang
you
it, I
plan
missed
to
it.
lecture me? Why don't we stop this already?
I missed it. I'm getting slightly concerned because this is
Your assumption
going a bit long.
The elevator broken at Grape House.
If the killer cannot
Since I was at Strawberry House, there's no question that the
It would have been different.
Or if there was a secret passageway.
How much longer? Why don't we stop this
Yay.
already? That elevator was the only means of travel between the two houses.
Now, gosh dang it. I was trying to hit the
No,
purples,
that's wrong.
but I missed. And I did a thing. Boop-a-doop-a-dibble.
There should have been another way to move between the two houses without the elevator.
Such a method does not exist.
Then why don't we ask the person who actually used that method?
Okay. But I forget which way Nagato is. I went the long way. There he is. Boop-a-doop-a-doop.
You're the only one!
I mean, technically, he's not the only one who used the
Nagato,
secret
You
passageway.
should know.
Okay.
What are you talking about?
Don't play dumb. You appeared so suddenly that one time because you used that method, right? There's a secret passage connecting the first floor of Strawberry House to the third floor of Grape House. Isn't that right?
Jeez. Once again, I let the reserve course show up.
Okay. Now you're just being a jerk.
But you're right. There's a door on the floor of the Octagon, which is on the first floor of Strawberry House. After I opened the door and went down... Surprise, surprise! I ended up in the Monokuma Archive, which is on the third floor of Grape House.
Okay.
Meaning the third floor and the fourth floor are actually connected.
Cool.
Plus, once you've cleared the final dead room once, you can pass through it as many times as you want.
If they used that secret passage, they could have gone between the two houses as much as they wanted.
Okay.
Infinity Unlimited Flame!
Hello.
However, what if the killer was unaware of the existence of the final dead room?
There's no way they didn't know.
That is merely an illusion you have fabricated from your own suspicion. If you value your life, you should stop with your scrutiny.
There's no way I can stop.
Did you say?
Okay.
Don't make me angry. You wouldn't like me when I'm angry.
Okay. I don't know what to use for this.
Even if the turbid box doesn't exist, you could travel through multiple planes, provided you use a spacious wormhole. However, how frail I say! Your decayed illusion. Shall I feed you to the progeny of vile deities? Even if the turbid box doesn't exist, you could travel through multiple planes, provided you use a spacious
Okay, I figured out how to do this.
However, how frail I say! Your decayed illusion. Shall I feed you to the progeny of vile deities?
Boom. There we go. Yay.
I already proved a secret passage exists. The secret passage was at the Octagon.
Know the limits of your own reasoning.
Stop
Say
lagging,
the
game.
killer went to the Octagon. Don't bark, you cur! If you don't want to at least pray to the key which dwells in the light.
This is bad.
Know the limits of your own reasoning.
Hold on. Let me check.
You say the killer went to the Octagon. Don't bark, you cur! If you don't want to drown in the maelstrom of blind confusion.
Okay.
Crap!
Know the limits of your own reasoning. You say the killer went to the octagon? Don't bark, you cur!
Okay. I needed to think about that for a
You don't
moment.
want to drown
I
in
feel
the
stupid. There we go.
Allow me to cut through those words. The wire used to string up Nekomaru's body. The hammer that looked like the weapon. And the chain on the door in the tower.
Okay.
Those are all the items that weren't in Funhouse. Where did the killer obtain them?
The only place I can think of is the octagon.
Okay.
There were various weapons and tools there. I'm pretty sure I saw stuff like wires, hammers, and chains too.
Okay.
Since those items were used in the crime, there's no doubt that the killer went to the octagon.
If that's the case, they obviously know about the secret passage too, right?
Okay.
It seems this is the end. Normally, we'd end up listening to Hajime lecture us with a very long summary of the case. But there's no reason to waste any more time on this opening act. So I'm going to
I
end this
still
right
feel
now.
like this is wrong.
Hey, what do you... First of all, by messing with all the clocks in the building, Gundam tried to lure only Nekomaru. The elevator was probably broken.
I still
by then.
don't think that.
Thanks to that, Nekomaru wasn't able to go to Grape Tower, which was supposed to be the meetup point. So he tried going over to Strawberry Tower, just like we did when we found out the elevator was broken. Well, it's obvious he'd attempt that. At that time, we didn't know the two towers were the exact same place. Also, the button in Strawberry Hall
That
wasn't
doesn't make
broken,
any sense.
so he was easily able to enter Strawberry Tower. But surprise! Gundam was waiting for Nekomaru's arrival.
Hold on. If Nekomaru didn't go to Strawberry Tower, what would the killer have done then?
Their plan was a balancing act of uncertainties. But even if they failed, they probably wouldn't have minded. They can just greet everyone the next morning as if nothing happened, and come up with a different plan.
Now you tell what you said made no sense.
And without such a risky plan, they wouldn't have been able to lure him at all.
I'm going to continue summarizing the case, okay? Through this, Gundam successfully lured Nekomaru to Strawberry Tower. There's no way he could fight head-on with the robotic Nekomaru, so by pressing the goodnight button, he rendered Nekomaru powerless without fighting it.
Hold on! You... What did you just say? That I didn't battle?
What's wrong with that?
Gundam's is like, I am way too honorable to do something like that.
Don't mess with me! Don't mess with me! I cannot ignore those words!
Why are you angry all of a sudden?
You fools do not understand! You don't understand at all! Ha! You make me laugh! After all this time, you still don't understand anything at all!
I don't understand anything. What does that mean?
It appears I cannot finish just yet. Maybe I'm just a human destined for hell. However, I cannot finish just yet. I cannot.
Okay. Are we gonna have to play the frickin' mini game again?
What do you intend to do?
It's obvious. I'm going to destroy your illusory assumptions.
Are you saying you still have more? You still have room to argue?
Your words. You said I pressed Nekomaru's goodnight button. However, that button was on the back of Nekomaru's neck. To press it, I'd have to get behind him.
It's not easy to get the drop on Coach Nekomaru.
It's even more difficult if it's a one-on-one situation.
Just as I thought, truly frail. Succumbing so easily to this simple argument, it was just a mere illusion.
Okay.
If you want to set me up as the killer, at least surpass your own human limitations.
That's wrong, Gundam. You're the one who's wrong.
Such a wonderful line. However, I cannot say that I'm satisfied. Listen well. I shall teach you 2 tips for making
I don't
someone
want to play a
admit their
rhythm
defeat.
game.
First, You must crush them with your own overwhelming power. And as for the other, you must provide a reason that will persuade that human. You have not fulfilled either of those yet.
Yeah.
I won't let you! For the Tanaka Empire! Wither!
I can't do anything because it's all freaking.
For the Tanaka Empire! Wither!
I can't do like anything because the game freaking lags every other second.
I won't let you! For the Tanaka Empire!
I'm just gonna literally hold down.
Crushed as David prophesied! I won't let you! For the Tanaka Empire! Wither! Crushed as David prophesied! For the Tanaka Empire! I won't let you! For the Tanaka Empire! It's Nekomaru's back. Do you really think I can get behind him so easily?
This is the end!
Ta-da!
Even if you didn't get
I
behind
can
Nekomaru,
second. I don't
you should have
think
been able to
that. I
press the
don't.
button on the back of his neck.
I could have sworn that he was alive in the anime that takes place after this.
As long
According
as
to
you have the power
spoilers,
of the
I-
hamsters you keep with you.
Am I wrong? Am I mixing up between the two anime? I don't think I am.
Oh?
Are you seriously saying he used his hamsters to press the button on the back of Nekomaru's neck?
Of course that'd be impossible for a normal hamster, but it would have been possible for Gundams. In fact, we saw that with our very own eyes, right?
Okay.
Now that you mention it, after Ibuki was killed in the music venue, one
Okay.
of Gundam's hamsters retrieved the piece of wallpaper from the baton lighting, right? Hey, with your friends and their exceptionally smart brains, it must have been possible to
Okay.
secretly get one of them behind Mekamaru and press the button on the back of his neck.
How about it, Gundam?
Not just myself, but you actually brought up how splendid my subordinates are.
Okay.
I have no recourse but to admit it.
Admit it? Did you say you admit it?
It appears I've obtained a one-way ticket to hell. Fine! Then you must trample me underfoot and advance. Victory
No.
can only be built upon a
I
foundation
could have
of
sworn
mercy.
you
You
lived.
cannot find peace without sacrifice anywhere. Now, trample this life. Trample it as though it were mere trash on the
Gosh
side
dang
of
it.
the road. Pull the curtain strings of this worthless performance with your own two hands.
Gosh dang it! This is the worst chapter! Now, okay, never mind. Oh, that's for the... It's kind of it's kind of annoying because like I can't see some of this right away. Nope, nope, I saw that. Okay. Sweet. Over this way. Yeah, sweet. Okay. Boop-a-doop, boop-a-doop. There we go. I'm really, really disappointed. Disappointed. Let's see. Where are the things? What? Let me think about this. Which goes where? Okay. Cool. Boopity boop. Really sad. Yay. I guess. Let's see. What other ones are we missing? This one. Oh, that one goes there. There we go. Are we missing one? I don't think we're... Okay, no. I'm really sad. Because... Gosh dang it, I didn't want Gundam to be the killer! I could have sworn he survived!
Here's everything that happened in this case.
Is this right?
Let's first go over the
I'm really
matrix
disappointed with everything right now.
First,
I'm
destroyed the content.
really sad.
This separated
I am-
Naruto and the others in Strawberry House.
We
from our group in
So
Grape
we
House.
lost Nakamaru and Gundam in this episode. Well, in this chapter. That makes it the worst chapter. I mean, last episode
Next,
we
they
lost
moved
one
Nakamaru
good
out by
character
himself by
and two
turning all
terrible
the clocks in the
characters.
funhouse by 2 hours.
This is so much worse compared to that.
Additionally, in order to secure an alibi, the killer went to the Strawberry
I'm
House
really
lounge
sad.
and set the wall clock's alarm to 5:30 a.m.
I'm really sad.
After finishing their preparations, the killer went to Strawberry Tower with the necessary tools in hand. They obtained these tools
I'm
from the architect,
sad.
which you can enter once you clear the final dead room.
Really, really
This means
sad.
The killer discovered the secret of the funhouse faster than anybody else. That secret being, Strawberry House and Grape House are actually the same building.
I'm really, really sad. I am disappointed with everything right now.
On the morning of the incident,
Oh,
Nakamaru woke
God
up.
dang it. And I don't have anyone I can talk to about this right now. Because frickin' Trivoice
Fuyuhiko, who was at the lounge by coincidence,
is
witnessed Nakamaru.
probably not even awake as of me recording this.
According to Fuyuhiko's testimony, by that
Actually, I don't even
the killer
know.
had already messed with our perception of time.
That is actually a good question. I don't know when
Actuality,
I don't know if
Fuyuhiko
Triforce is
witnessed
awake.
Nekomaru at 7 a.m. That's also the same time Monokuma Tai Chi begins.
Okay.
Nekomaru went to Great Tower to participate in that.
Cool. Is Triforce awake?
However, because the contact elevator was broken, Nekomaru was unable to go to Great Tower.
Yes, I'm looking it up.
So he decided to try
they're
going to
explaining.
Strawberry Tower.
I cannot find. The
But the killer
freaking
was
mobile
waiting for
doesn't
him.
have their current time. Gosh, freaking dang it. Skype, you're not helpful.
With the power of hamsters, they were able to press the good night button on the
Gosh
back of
dang it.
Nekomaru's neck.
With the power of hamsters. That is a very good line.
This forced him to enter sleep mode, rendering him immobile.
I'm really
From
sad.
there, the killer began preparing to use the ultimate weapon.
Gundam, you were supposed to survive.
First, they set the alarm in Nekomaru's chest to 7:30 a.m. so he'd wake up. Then they tied him up with a metal wire, tied the tip of the wire into a loop, and hung it on the doorknob.
I'm really sad.
After leaving Strawberry Tower, the killer then destroyed the door button to Strawberry Hall. They did this to keep us from entering Strawberry Tower, and to keep us from discovering the secret of the building structure that they used to kill Nekomaru.
Very sad. Very, very sad. I am disappointed
And
in
they
everything
used
right
the
now.
secret octagon passageway to travel to Grape House. After arriving at Grape Hall,
That
they
moment
pressed the
when
button
this
to
is
open the door to
actually,
the
you
tower.
realize this is actually the first chapter that you're like actually somewhat upset about who the killer is.
When that
Like,
happened,
I didn't
the
really
elevator
care
on the
about
floor of the tower began
Teru.
descending.
I didn't really care about Mikon. In fact, I hated Mikon by the end of her class, that class trial. And then, I literally was going over them and I
Nekomaru's
thought of it
body
and
was
then
still
I
inside, dangling
completely
upside down in
forgot.
midair from the
Okay.
wire.
Killer of Chapter 2.
The killer entered
was,
Great Tower to see if their setup was successful.
It's like Pecco. That, yeah. See, that's how much I don't care about Pecco. I couldn't even think of her name. That's how much I don't care.
And placed a hammer on
But
the floor to
Gundam!
look like the weapon. Then wrapped a
Gundam
chain
is
around the
Gundam!
door.
It's very sad.
This was done to make
Could
us
have
falsely
sworn
believe
that
we couldn't
he
enter the tower
survived.
from Strawberry Hall.
I am disappointed.
With this, the killer finished their setup and tried to go back to their room using so they could craft their alibi when Nekomaru died from the
Oh,
fall.
jeez. Really tired. What's the problem?
But something unexpected happened. Fuyuhiko, who saw Nekomaru earlier, was still at the lounge. As a result, the killer couldn't return to their room, and with no options available, time ran out.
Okay.
The lounge's wall clock alarm started ringing at 5:30. Well, actually 7:30.
Ta-da!
To avoid a worst-case scenario, the killer was forced to appear in front of Fuyuhiko with the others. When the wall clock's alarm rang, that was also the same time Nekomaru was waking up.
Okay. Cool.
He woke up while he was still hanging upside down, so he couldn't help but sway his body powerfully. Originally, the loop of wire was only supposed to slip off the doorknob. But because there was a heavier load than expected, the doorknob ended up breaking.
Correct?
Nekomaru fell from the 4th floor all the way to the 1st floor. He crashed into the pillar, which decapitated him on impact, and died. The sound of Nekomaru's impact echoed throughout the funhouse. However, by this point, the killer's plan was about to fail, thanks to the broken doorknob and Fuyuhiko. Meaning, the killer is someone who wouldn't have heard the alarm if they were in the deluxe room. They also wouldn't have been able to return to their guest room, because Fuyuhiko was at the lounge.
Okay.
That someone is Gundam Tanaka. I can't think of anyone else but you.
I'm sad!
Splendid. That was splendid. For a mere human, you did quite well.
Stop. Stop it already. Stop using weird words to avoid the truth. Or I'll friggin' kill you myself!
I cannot believe it.
I'm really sad.
You killed Nekomaru? I cannot believe something like that.
You don't wish to forgive me? Do you feel regret? Then finish it! Cast your impure votes for Gundam Tanaka!
I don't wanna though!
My beloved, deadly foes, let the voting time begin!
I am such disappointment right now. How did I get a B on that?
This result isn't all that exciting. Now then, please pull the lever in front of you and cast your vote.
Very disappointed.
Who will be chosen as the black? Please.
Oh.
Crap! I bit my.
I don't care anymore, Monocum. Get the frick out. Out of this house. I'm really sad. I'm really sad, actually. I am such disappointment.
Yahoo!
Really disappointed in everything.
Nice.
Now then. Jeez.
Fall, my tears.
I am rather sad.
Listen well. How pitiful. Fine.
Damn it!
This, too, must be the will of causality.
You.
Let's make history.
Okay. Cool.
That is...
Let me tell you this.
I see.
I can see it!
Could it be?
Sensing even my subtle killing intent, as expected of you, Nekomaru.
Okay.
Scorching, stinging, tense atmosphere. I've been a team manager for so long, I'd nearly forgotten this. This is great! What a comforting atmosphere!
That's a great line.
Really?
What is your reason? Do you intend to resolve this situation by killing me?
I am the Warlock, Gundam Tanaka. Heroes, Lords of Darkness, and even the gods themselves flee from me.
Very disappointed.
I need not cling to any trivial reason. I'm simply going to kill you because your very existence is an annoyance.
This is a little bit long, but oh well.
You'll drench your soul with evil until the bitter end, huh? Splendid! In response to your spirit, I shall kill you with all of my might. I won't go easy on you. Don't even think about holding back. Don't waste your breath on cowardly tactics. Give me everything you got.
Nekomaru need I. Your blood will drench the foundation of my empire.
Okay.
That is...
Let me tell you. You weakling! Fall, my tears. If you flinch, you will die! Let me ask.
Okay.
Fine. Listen well! I shall engulf this world.
I don't really have anything to say because I'm just kind of sad because Gundam's about to be executed.
I renounce you!
Ah, jeez, I am very disappointed in everything.
But
Damn it.
Fine. Fall.
Oh. You...
Let's make history.
well...
My name is Gundam Tanaka.
I'm really sad. That's really all I can say.
Fade like dust in the wind.
Yes, indeed.
Please wait! I beg of you!
Oh, jeez, why am I yawning? No, that's not good. It's ruining the moment.
I beg of you!
How pitiful. Fine. What is it, my four dark devas of destruction? Are you worried about me? Oh, my feared four dark devas of destruction. That is not like you at all.
I'm kind of sad. Not kind
However,
of, really
There's
sad.
no need to fear. In this world, I am only a temporary visitor. I was simply visiting for a moment, and now that my duty is complete, I must return to the darkness. That is why, until the very end, pride, conceit, courage, insolence, fearful of nothing, daunted by nothing. Let us laugh uproariously!
Okay, I'm not gonna laugh because I'm not really in the mood to.
That is Gundam Tanaka! I shall stick with my evil until the very end! Open sesame pandemonium! I shall fill hell with true hell!
Okay,
Let's give
you
it
went off
everything
strong.
we've got. It's punishment time!
Oh no. I'm kind of sad. Really sad. I don't know how many times I've said that, like that. Bye. Well. Okay then. Wow. Well. Yeah. Well, this is depressing. And confusing. I'm very confused, honestly.
Damn it. Damn it! The worst.
Oh.
This is very, very sad. I really want this episode to be over so I can go think about life.
You are right.
Also, I've been sitting in this chair for a while. It's starting to get uncomfortable.
You are right.
I mean, I've been recording DanganRonpa 2 for about 2.5 hours, maybe a bit more than that. And I have not taken any breaks in between. It's not very fun. Well, I mean, it is fun, but it is not very comfortable to sit here for that long in this position. Ugh. Well.
Hey! Wait!
No! Why am I yawning?
Now then.
Hey!
It's not like that.
I am starting to get hungry now.
Right?
This is rather sad. Mostly because I was sure the god jump was going to survive. But he didn't. So now I have no idea, except for basically one character. Which kind of sucks. Like, really. I don't like you. I don't like it.
Damn it. It's obvious.
Monokuma, up here!
Now then.
What's this?
Okay.
What's the matter? Hmm?
Well.
Hello.
Hey.
I see.
Hmm? Say what?
You don't even know? Isn't that right?
Okay.
Of course.
But
Yeah?
Who knows?
Hey,
Hmm?
well, right?
Hmm? You're getting all riled up.
Okay. Yes. I mean, that was obvious.
Hmm. No. Shing! Huh?
Hey,
Yep.
Well, I don't like you.
right?
Hmm. No. Unbelievable.
Well,
Hmm.
you're right.
I see.
Huh?
Like. Whoa. Say what?
Okay. Cool,
Don't
cool.
know.
No, I don't want to get away. Back to the corner for you. No, seriously, get over there. It's right there, not back. I mean, there is a corner back there, but that's the corner I've been pointing to.
Hey,
Hmm?
see? Hey,
That's.
Okay, well, that happened. Oh, really? There's more. Okay, oh yes, we gotta see the thing do the thing again. Forgot about that. 5 days left. Interesting. That's just enough time for another chapter. Well, this has been an interesting turn of events. That's what I was thinking. Ta-da! Yes, I would like to save my current progress. We don't need the prologue anymore. Stop right there. We are done. We're done here. But yeah, anyway, this chapter kind of sucked because we lost 2 characters that I liked, and that is disappointing. Also, things are starting to look very, very not good, and it concerns me. So, yeah, we'll see how this turns out later. I am pretty much done for today, because I am kind of getting tired. Anyway, I'm just kind of a little bit scatterbrained right now. I'm just kind of done. Anyway, yeah, thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye! Yes!
Are you saying that Great House is merely an illusion stone left by Montezuma's cursed eye?
You! Back in the corner! Please!
from this point on,
You're adding nothing productive to this conversation.